Well, that man is on an absolute tear for Nashville SC. Not hard to see why he is the reigning MLS MVP, and he could easily win it again in 2023. We are so lucky to have him joining Morning Footy this morning. Hany Mukhtar, how are you? Great to see you.
I'm good. Thank you guys for having me.
You are off to another incredible start to the season. 8 goals and 6 assists for Nashville. This on the heels of last year's incredible campaign where you won the MVP, you won the Golden Boot. Hany, how have you been able to keep up this extraordinary pace?
Yeah, I'm just happy right now where I'm at. I think I was not always happy where I'm at, so right now I'm just enjoying it. The group is really good, and yeah, we have a system which fits me pretty well, and yeah, right now I'm very happy to be here.
I mean, moving from Germany to Nashville is quite the transition. And you say you're happy, you look happy. What do you love most about life in Nashville, Tennessee?
Yeah, everyone is very kind. It's a very good environment. The whole organization is very good, and yeah, lifestyle in Nashville is very calm, and you can concentrate on soccer. And still, if you want to have a night out or something, there's always something to do in Nashville.
What do you find most appealing about the off-the-field activities in Nashville? You know, in terms of me being over in Europe, I felt like you were under a microscope. You couldn't really do too much in the public eye, but I feel like in Nashville you can blend in, you can kind of do your own thing. What have you enjoyed the most?
Yeah, that's amazing. You know, like if you're off the field and you go into a restaurant or you do stuff, not a lot of people are bothering you or coming up to you, and that's pretty nice. You can live your regular life, and yeah, I think the best thing in Nashville is the waterfalls. We have so many waterfalls around Nashville, and it's I don't have that. I was born and raised in Berlin, so it was pretty new for me, and that's pretty cool.
Waterfalls?
Yeah, that's not what I expected.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I've been to Nashville a fair few times, and I have never seen a waterfall, Hany.
I mean, it's not in Nashville, but if you drive like 30-45 minutes out from Nashville, we have pretty nice waterfalls in Tennessee.
I do have to ask, Berlin is, the times I've been to Berlin, Berlin's a party. I'm from New York. Berlin is like New York on steroids sometimes, especially in the party scene. I don't think Nashville is exactly like that. What was the biggest culture shock for you when you first moved?
The biggest, I would probably say the sizes of meals. It's so big, it's huge. Yeah, there was, and I mean, during 2020, the lockdown was very, very difficult because like no one could visit me, and that was pretty difficult.
Hany, you've set up an academy in Nashville. I don't know how many people know about that, and I think that speaks a lot to this transition that you've made. You seem to feel really at home in Nashville. Setting up an academy is not only just something that you do, but it almost feels like you set roots into Nashville.
Yeah, I always was into helping kids, and I mean, I was one of them. I went through a full academy, and yeah, the academy, what I'm doing is more like bringing soccer closer to everyone. I think soccer is growing in Nashville. I want to help with that. I see a lot of opportunities and potential there. And yeah, it's something which is fun for me. I like doing that. It's a passion, and yeah, we are hopefully opening up the facility in a couple of weeks, and yeah, I can't wait to get started.
Hany, what were you expecting in terms of the quality in Major League Soccer? I know you've come in, you've been banging goals left and right, you're a league MVP, but is it better than what you thought? How competitive is it? And do you feel like there's still a lot of room to grow?
For sure, the level is pretty good, and I still believe that in Europe they underestimate the league. But I think also there is a lot of potential. The league has a lot of potential to grow, and that's very exciting. I think I made a big step with the league, which is really good. And I can't wait after the World Cup that really the whole world sees like all the facilities we have here in the US, the stadiums, and that will bring, I think, a lot of people or a lot of players, good players, to the United States.
What do you think is needed to take the next step in Major League Soccer? Because I know when I was playing, I felt the competition for places outside of the starting 11, it wasn't deep per roster, but it feels like that's come up a way since I've retired. What do you see in terms of this league taking that next step?
Yeah, I think the next step could be like that. Clubs spending money also for their defenders, for like you said, their player 12, 13, 14. I think most of the starting 11s are really, really good, and I think even the subs. But I think if they could spend more money on like the whole team, that will bring more quality into the league. But I think in general the quality of the league is pretty good, and yeah, it will keep growing.
I want to ask you a little bit about U.S. Open Cup. I know, having been in Germany, I'm sure you've experienced the DFB Pokal and some of the excitement around that. A little bit of a different sentiment here when it comes to U.S. Open Cup, but it's still a very important trophy. What are your thoughts on playing on the U.S. Open Cup? Do you enjoy it? Do you see it as different than the playing in the league?
Yeah, I think it's the easiest way to win the trophy. I really like the Open Cup. I think, all clubs should take it really serious. You know how it is in Germany. It's a very, very serious competition. I mean, I probably think the cup final in Germany is probably the biggest soccer day in Germany. And I think that we have to create that here, to win a trophy is always something special. Either it's the league, the playoffs, or the cup, and yeah, we are definitely taking it serious.
Hany, do you say Leipzig or Leipzig?
Oh boy.
Leipzig.
Okay.
I know it's with the G, but you spell it like as it is with a K. Leipzig.
Leipzig. Okay,
Leipzig.
Hany, this is the thing. Charlie's asking you this because I like pronouncing things very authentically. I went to Dortmund like a couple months ago, and the people in Dortmund, they were saying Leipzig instead of Leipzig.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably their dialect. I'm from Berlin, I would say Leipzig.
Oh, thank you very much.
Any good
And
donaires?
honestly, they're from East Germany, so probably I pronounce it right.
There we go. So I corrected. I was saying Leipzig before.
I know.
And I
Respect.
Okay, you were laughing at me at the beginning of the show.
Hey, it's just funny.
Any good donaires out there in Nashville?
Say it again.
Any good donaires out there in Nashville?
Don't air. What is that?
Isn't that Berlin Donner? Donner?
Döner, no.
Döner. Sorry, Donner.
we almost had our own
you know
mispronouncing
what's up.
segment here. Mispronouncing
Any good ones
stuff.
out there? No?
No,
In Nashville?
We don't have any good ones.
When you come to New York,
That's what I'm missing.
Shoot me a
New
message.
York, Miami. So
I got
He
you.
just gave you that Rafa Leao.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
What'd you say? What was that?
Oh God, Hany, real quick before we let you go, Nashville, I feel like are quietly having like a really, really great season. They're in second place in the East right now. Like, how do you guys kind of see yourself competing with a team like the Cincinnatis or the New England Revolution, like these teams that seem to get a little bit more shine, maybe, but you guys are right there in the mix. Where do you see yourselves? Why is this team a team that can compete for an MLS Cup?
yeah, I think we all knew what we have to do better. I think we have to get better with the ball, control games with the ball, and I think this year we made a positive step. We still have a lot of potential to grow, and I think hopefully we will see that over the last 20 games that we make a step in the right direction, and then we can be very dangerous.